You've probably heard that avocados are good for your health, right? Yeah, I used to believe that too. But what nobody tells you, and what almost landed me in the hospital, is that there's a wrong way to eat avocado. And thousands of people over 60 make this mistake every single day, thinking they're doing something good for their bodies. Have you ever felt dizzy, suddenly tired, or a tightness in your chest, even though you're eating all the right things? It could be that the culprit is in your breakfast. And the scariest part? It tastes like fruit, looks healthy, but acts like silent poison to your heart, liver, and even your memory. Today, I'm going to show you the 6 deadly mistakes most seniors make when eating avocado, and I'll explain how to avoid them so you can protect your health and gain more energy, mental clarity, and quality of life. But first, do yourself a favor. Click here to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, because every video you miss could be a missed opportunity to avoid something serious. Stick with me until the end, because mistake number 2 might be silently shortening your life without you even realizing it. Now that you know what's at stake, I want to hear from you. How many times a week do you eat avocado? Have you ever felt anything strange, like bloating, heartburn, or general discomfort after eating it? Leave your comment right now with your age and your experience with avocado. It might seem like a small gesture, but your story could help thousands of people dealing with the same symptoms without knowing the cause. Many times, what seems like just a passing discomfort could be a warning sign that's being ignored. Different people react to foods in different ways, especially after age 60, when the body becomes more sensitive to certain compounds and food combinations. That's why the more comments we get here, the richer our exchange becomes. And the greater the chance we'll spot patterns that could save lives. You could be the missing piece someone needs to figure out what's affecting their health. So, comment now. How old are you? How many times a week do you eat avocado? Have you ever felt any discomfort afterward? Let's create a real care community where every experience matters. Mistake 6. Storing avocados with the pit. Margaret, 72, always started her day with an avocado smoothie. She firmly believed in the old trick, leaving the pit in the middle of the fruit to keep it fresh longer. It was convenient, it seemed logical, until the day she woke up with severe nausea, diarrhea, and an unshakable stomachache. At the ER came the shock. Food poisoning from poorly stored food. This mistake is more common than you'd think. Many people believe the pit keeps the avocado from browning, but that's just a dangerous myth. The truth is, the pit only protects the area it directly touches. The rest of the flesh keeps oxidizing and can get contaminated quickly, even in the fridge. Microbiology research confirms, once opened, avocado begins to spoil within hours if not protected from air. Refrigeration alone isn't enough to stop this process. The solution is simple. When storing half an avocado, rub lemon juice over the surface and cover it tightly with plastic wrap, making direct contact with the flesh. This drastically reduces oxidation and keeps the fruit safe longer. Are you still storing avocado with the pit, thinking it's fine? Leave a comment now and go check your fridge today. Small details can make a big difference for your health. Mistake 5. Eating avocado while on blood thinners. James, 67, had been on blood thinners for years under medical advice after a thrombosis episode. He'd always favored a natural diet, and in recent months began eating avocado daily, thinking it would boost his health. Without noticing, he started feeling more tired, had slight gum bleeding, and one day fainted after standing up. At the hospital, the diagnosis: his blood was dangerously thin. He was one step away from a stroke. Few people know that avocado is a moderate source of vitamin K, an essential nutrient for blood clotting. For most people, this poses no risk. But for those taking blood thinners like warfarin, any change in vitamin K intake can affect how the medication works, making the blood too thin, or in other cases, too resistant to the drug. This doesn't mean that people on blood thinners need to eliminate avocado from their diets, but rather that consumption should be regular and controlled under medical guidance. The ideal approach is to maintain a consistent intake pattern and undergo regular blood tests to monitor INR blood clotting time. If you take anticoagulants, call your doctor today and ask about your diet. And leave a comment below. Did you already know about this risk? Your experience could be essential in warning others who are in the same situation. Mistake 4. Using unripe avocados in smoothies. Have you ever made a healthy green smoothie in the morning and minutes later felt an odd discomfort in your stomach? A heavy feeling, gas, or even mild nausea that you blamed on ingredient mixing or an empty stomach? The truth might lie in the avocado itself. Many people, out of habit or lack of time, use unripe avocados in smoothies, shakes, and other natural recipes. The problem is that unripe avocados contain higher levels of tannins and astringent compounds which make digestion more difficult, alter intestinal pH, and may irritate the stomach lining. The result? Fermentation, microbiome imbalance, and digestive discomfort that can linger for hours. Additionally, unripe avocados are lower in healthy fats and antioxidants, the very benefits we seek from this fruit. So not only can they make you feel unwell, they also fail to deliver the nutrients your body is expecting. The good news is that ripening avocados quickly and safely is simple. Just place them in a paper bag with a banana or apple. The ethylene gas released by these fruits speeds up natural ripening in 1 to 2 days without compromising the quality of the flesh. Have you ever used unripe avocado thinking it was fine? Share your experience in the comments. It could be the exact warning someone else needs to avoid this common mistake. Mistake 3. Cross-reactivity with latex. Emma, 64, always loved guacamole. At a dinner with friends, she had a generous helping, but within minutes she started feeling itchiness in her mouth, swelling in her lips, and difficulty breathing. Emergency help arrived quickly. At the hospital, the diagnosis was unexpected: an allergic reaction to avocado triggered by cross-reactivity with latex. This phenomenon is more common than people realize. Individuals allergic to latex, found in gloves, balloons, and even some bandages, may develop severe reactions to certain fruits, including avocado. This condition is known as latex fruit syndrome, and it happens because the immune system recognizes similar proteins in both substances and overreacts. Symptoms can range from mild itching to severe respiratory distress. In extreme cases, it can lead to anaphylaxis, a medical emergency. The danger lies in the fact that many people don't make the connection and continue eating the fruit without understanding the source of their symptoms. If you've ever had unusual reactions after eating avocado, banana, kiwi, or nuts, and also have a sensitivity to latex, it's essential to see an allergist and get properly tested. Avoiding these foods in suspected cases could literally be a matter of life or death. Have you ever felt discomfort, itching, or tingling when eating avocado? Leave a comment right now. Your awareness could save lives, including your own. Mistake 2. Eating the avocado pit. Thomas, 66, always looked for alternative ways to improve his health. After seeing a video on social media claiming that the avocado pit was a hidden superfood, he decided to grind it up and mix it into his morning green juice. After a few days, he started experiencing intense abdominal pain, severe constipation, and bloating. He was hospitalized with suspected intestinal blockage. During surgery, doctors found hard fragments that had damaged part of his intestines. The idea that the avocado pit is a nutrient-rich hidden gem isn't just unfounded, it's dangerous. There's no solid scientific evidence proving the pit offers real health benefits, and what we do know is concerning. Preliminary studies point to the presence of cyanogenic glycosides, substances that can release toxic compounds into the body when improperly processed. On top of that, the hardness of the pit, even when ground, can harm the gastrointestinal tract, cause internal injuries, and disrupt gut flora. Risks range from chronic irritation to severe medical emergencies. Experts are clear. Do not consume avocado pits. They are not meant to be eaten. If you hear someone promoting this practice, question it and share accurate, safe information. Have you heard this tip before? Have you ever thought of trying it? Comment now. Raising awareness can help prevent unnecessary tragedies. The right information saves lives, and it starts with simple actions like this. Mistake 1. Heating avocado at high temperatures. Do you ever cook avocado in a frying pan? Have you used it in baked, grilled, or even microwaved recipes? It might seem harmless. After all, many foods taste even better when heated. But with avocado, this habit could be a serious and silent mistake. When exposed to high temperatures, avocado undergoes a structural change in its fatty acids. What was once a healthy, protective fat transforms into potentially toxic compounds like aldehydes and free radicals, which can inflame the body, damage healthy cells, and increase the risk of degenerative diseases, including cancer. What's more, intense heat destroys many of the antioxidants and vitamins that make avocado such a powerful health ally, especially vitamin E and phytosterols, which protect the heart and brain. The safest way to consume avocado is raw, at room temperature or chilled, in salads, spreads, and smoothies. If you want to use it in warm recipes, add it only at the end with the heat turned off to preserve its benefits and avoid harm. Now, a direct question. Have you ever heated avocado without knowing the risks? Leave a comment below. Rethink your kitchen habits and share this warning with anyone who also cooks with avocado. A simple gesture that can make a big difference. Since low-carb diets have become popular among people over 50, avocado has gained golden food status, rich in healthy fats, low in carbs, and highly satisfying. But what many people don't realize is that even too much of a good thing can be harmful. Henrik, 61, adopted a strict ketogenic diet. Eager to keep his carbs low, he started eating avocado at nearly every meal, for breakfast, in salads, desserts, and even as a savory side. After a few weeks, he noticed his energy dropping, constant headaches, and imbalances in his blood work. The result? An overload of plant-based saturated fat and liver strain were compromising his metabolism. While avocado is excellent in moderation, it's calorie-dense and can burden the liver when consumed in excess, especially for those with fatty liver, high cholesterol, or gallbladder issues. Too much fat can also interfere with the absorption of other nutrients like calcium and magnesium. The ideal recommendation? Half an avocado per day is enough to get all the benefits without overloading your body. And always vary your fat sources with others like olive oil, nuts, and seeds. Are you or someone in your family on a low-carb diet and eating avocado frequently? Share in the comments. This warning could help someone trying to be healthy but potentially going too far. Do you remember the first time you heard avocado was good for your health? It was probably one of those absolute truths we don't even question. After all, if it's natural, it must be healthy, right? But today, you've seen how this half-truth can come at a high cost. Throughout this video, we revealed what almost no one talks about, the other side of avocado, common, silent mistakes that millions of people make every day without realizing it, and that's exactly what makes them dangerous. It's not the obvious error or blatant abuse, it's the small detail, the automatic habit, the routine that repeats itself quietly, until the body starts speaking up. And your body does speak. It speaks through discomfort after meals, through your skin, through test results, through the fatigue that feels normal, but isn't. You've seen that storing avocado with the pit isn't safe, that mixing it with blood thinners can lead to serious complications, that eating it unripe or heated can cancel out its benefits or even harm you, and that even absurd practices like consuming the pit are being shared as health tips, when in reality they're traps disguised as folk wisdom. Why does this happen? Because we trust. We trust old recipes, viral videos, things that seem harmless. Human psychology works this way. We naturally seek confirmation for what we already believe. This creates a bubble where doubt disappears and mistakes get stronger. But today, that bubble has burst, and you've seen the truth behind the myth. And most importantly, now you have the power of choice. Knowing this isn't just a curiosity, it's a turning point. Because from now on, every time you look at an avocado, you'll remember this information. You'll ask questions you've never asked before. You'll adjust habits that seemed harmless, but could have been quietly harming your health. This kind of content isn't easy to find because it's not shallow. It's not made to go viral with clickbait. It's made to transform based on real, useful, and practical information. And here's the most important part. Don't keep this to yourself. Just imagine how many people right now are making the same mistakes. How many parents, grandparents, friends, and neighbors think they're taking care of themselves, but are actually doing harm. Sharing this video is more than just a thoughtful gesture. It's an act of responsibility. It's like turning on a light where there's still darkness. And when you share it, you strengthen a cycle of health, awareness, and prevention that can transform lives around you. If you've made it this far, it's because you value your health. Because you understand that taking care of your body starts with what you put in your mouth, but also with what you put in your mind. The right information at the right time changes everything. So do this now. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on notifications. That way, you'll get new content that continues to protect you. Comment below. What surprised you the most in this video? Which of these mistakes have you made or almost made? And share it. Because someone close to you really needs to hear this. You are not alone. We're building a community here that believes in health through knowledge. And you're a part of it. Remember, avocado can be your ally, but only if you know how to use it with awareness and wisdom.